the chopper! Today on Beer Movie Guy looks at Predator. Oh yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger in his prime, big muscles, aliens. It's gonna be awesome. It's Classic Tuesdays. Brought to you by the Beer Movie Guy. Hi, the Beer Movie Guy, and today on Classic Tuesdays, I'm looking at Predator. Now, Predator is a 1987 film, and you may be like, how come that's a classic? But you know what? I'm making it a classic because it is a classic. It's an 80s classic, but it's still a classic. It's a classic of sci-fi, extraterrestrial, Arnold muscles. So yeah, here we go. So as I said, Predator is a 1987 film directed by John McTiernan, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, Carl Weathers, Jesse Ventura, Shane Black, and Kevin Peter Hall as the Predator. Alright, if you don't know what this is about, let me give you a little recap. Arnold Schwarzenegger has a team of rescue guys. They basically are military awesomeness guys that are muscular and smart. Well, not okay. They're military smart. They're very good at their job. What they do is they go into a situation where there's hostages and rescue them. They usually use a lot of bullets to do this and one-liners. Carl Weathers is a CIA guy, and he wants to use the team for what he says is a diplomat that his chopper went down in the middle of the jungle, and they think it's rebels that did it, and so he wants him to go in with his team, and he's going to go with them, and they're going to rescue them. Sounds simple. So they get there in the middle of the jungle, and their tracker immediately finds that there was another team of Americans sent in when he looks at the boots. He's pretty cool. He's like, there's 12 pairs of boots and this, and then there's 6 pairs of Army boots registered to the United States Army. And they were made in Michigan by a girl named Sally, who had a donut on her lunch break that day. Okay, he's not that good of a tracker, but he's really good. And so it turns out there was another team already sent in, and they find parts of that team. And I literally mean parts. Like, they find them kind of skinned alive. Well, I don't know if they were alive, but they find them skinned up in a tree. Okay, we'll say that. So of course Arnold's team gets in there, they find the place where the rebels are, and they basically are too late to save any hostages that were there. But they kill everyone anyways, and then Carl Weathers' character from the CIA says, oh great, this is exactly what I was looking for. And he's going through papers, and he's like, yeah! And then Arnold gets mad, because the hostages were never supposed to be rescued. This was all about getting intel on these guys that were rebels and killing rebels, and he's ticked. Now, where they are is too hot to get picked up, and by hot I mean it's too busy with activity, not jungle hot. But it is jungle hot, like it's seriously hot. The one guy sweats so much, you swear he's taking a shower, like for the whole film. Like it's a portable shower that follows him for the whole film. But yeah, so the area is too hot for pickups. They have to hump through the jungle to an extraction point, and that's when things start going bad. Because the whole point of this movie is called Predator. And it's about an extraterrestrial. I don't want to say alien only because alien, everyone thinks of xenomorphs, these guys, because like they had a movie called Alien and Aliens. So these guys are called predators, which they are aliens, but not the aliens from Alien. So we're going to call them predators. So there's a predator in the jungle. And what this basically is these predators have been coming for a long time to Earth. You find this out in another movie, or several other movies, depending on what you want to consider part of the canon of Predator or not. They come when it's really hot, and they like to hunt people that they deem worthy of being hunted. So if you're helpless in the jungle, they're not actually going to go after you, because that is boring. But Arnold's team is anything but boring. These guys are all trained killers. They've been doing this for years, and this Predator is all about hunting these type of people, because they are worthy prey. Now, the one huge benefit that this Predator has, if you don't know, is they have this really awesome cloaking device where they basically seem invisible. It bends light around them, and so they describe it in the film as the jungle came alive and killed the person. Which is a really good description of what actually happens, because yeah, if you didn't know, you're just like, yeah, it looked like the plants killed them. So the rest of the film is Arnold and the team trying to get out of the jungle while the Predator is taking them down one by one. Alright, let's talk about this. I love Predator. I used to hate kind of scary alien movies when I was a kid, but I saw half of this at a friend's birthday party, Dave Ellis, that's you. And then I was ticked because I had to go home and I didn't get to see the rest of it. And so I immediately was like, I need to see this Predator movie. And so I begged to my parents and they rented it because my parents are awesome like that. It is such an awesome movie. This movie is so freaking cool. It's a simple concept, but it's really well done. The cast is hysterically awesome. You get to see Arnold and Carl Weathers like grab biceps, and it's just like, holy crap, he was an impressive human being back then. That was a physical specimen of just like, his arms are huge. This movie's cool, it's filmed well, the acting is great for what it's supposed to be. The jungle scenes are very impressively filmed considering how much jungle they were actually in. It's pretty rough terrain. And the Predator is freaking amazing. There's this guy named Kevin Peter Hall who was amazing at creature work. He did a lot of creature work, and he was just amazing in Predator. Literally, the way he moved was awesome. The amount of wear and tear that guy took being in the costume so much. They had to pump cold air into him all the time because it's in the middle of a freaking jungle. Yet he didn't complain. He just took it and kept on going, and everyone in the cast loved him. Overall, Predator is just one of those movies that came out in the 80s that was awesome and has stayed awesome. It still looks great. It still sounds amazing. It still holds up. And without a doubt, Predator is a fully bearded 5-beard movie. Thanks for watching. I do the Tumblr Twitter stuff. If you're interested in that, I do updates and random beardedness. Links will be below. Until next time, stay bearded, everyone. You've been watching the Bearded Movie Guy. Yeah, Predator. It's awesome. The muscles, the Predator with muscles. Yeah, it's cool. Subscribe and tell your friends. And as always, get to the chopper! On YouTube secret. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Today's video is brought to you by, not Pepsi, because they didn't pay me nothing. Drink it or don't drink it, I don't care.